Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor is a game where you are a spaceport janitor with, funny enough, a bugged diary that goes through the day picking up trash and essentially accomplishing nothing. But the environment is nice, and you get pretty hammered on galactic garbage, and you can talk to NPCs, and there's a couple little like fetch quests here and there. And there's also some pretty obvious commentary here about gender. And actually, I think a lot of the game kind of revolves around that, as there's no like he, she, it. It's kind of like Susan Sarandon or all these like random names that you have to regender to. Otherwise, your character starts to feel woozy and dizzy and just generally not feeling good. And it'll say, you need to regender soon. But the real missed opportunity here is that it doesn't seem like the developers Sunday Month included an option in all of these genders they came up with to include Apache Helicopter. That's like the 7th most popular gender on the internet, I think. So let's go ahead and go through a normal day in Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. It's going to be not unlike anything I've already shown you. We're going to go around, pick up the trash, maybe talk to a few vendors, and then kind of go from there. You can see here's my to-do list. Pick up and incinerate trash, break the skull's curse, assemble the quest tablets, find Yorba Talks in the Red Adventures Quarter. So that one's probably pretty easy, right? Find Yorba Talks and see what she's all about. Or he, or whatever that name might be. Let's see. I do have a bunch of things in my storage crate that I might want to bring with me. I got the data disk. I have that. This is like scrap metal. The data discs, I can see what's on it, because sometimes it's just like, oh, there's money on it or something. And I have a couple of... Jesus. He's being a little extra loud today. Let's go and talk to this so you can see how much money I've actually earned. Let's see. Receive payment. Waste burn 37. Payment 48.2. Municipal credits. Thank you for your obedience. Negative view, my luck. My view, 75. Negative 75.3. This is pretty much every day ongoing. It's just the same, you know. Even if you start over, it's just totally random. Luck doesn't seem to have anything to do with the game at all, period. It's just there to, I don't know, maybe give you some semblance of hope that there might be something to do in the game besides wandering around, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because there's a lot of really cool just environmental things around. Cord, pretty stretchy. Let's go ahead and incinerate it. Oh, there's something else there. What is that? Skitter spine. Let's go. Some dirt. Let's incinerate it. Get paid. What is this? Mud encrusted junk. You have no idea what this is. All right, well, I can't eat it, so let's get rid of it. But the actual environment is very, very cool. I mean, I think everybody is pretty much in agreement that the actual environment, man, there's so much stuff here. It's the orange, you can make a few, bloop. I'm a little hungry. The environment itself is very, very cool. Probably contains junk data. Nope, we keep that. I'll show you what we do with that. We go to this guy here. Deposit credit chips. Oh, I thought I had one. That I just picked up. Municipal credit. Okay, maybe not. Postage live, fall off mail ship. Twisted rebar. Kill it. With fire. Ruined lantern. With fire. Torn. There you go. And then you can talk to, you know, people in the environment here like this, right? Hello, Doom Custodian. Shall I read your fate? Now she's calling me a Doom Custodian because I've doomed myself with this stupid skull that's following me around, which you actually get used to him. He'll growl every once in a while, but you just kind of... I could break the curse by going and doing a bunch of chores, fetch quests. But you know what? I kind of like him for now. Let's see. So let's go ahead and see what my fate is. The measure of your luck is negative 85. You've attracted the mischief of onus. Accept my fate. Alright, thank you. That's it. It's totally useless. Just like getting your palm red in real life. Heat slime A. The eggs of a common low-level dungeon enemy sometimes used as an alchemical coagulant. Let's eat it. I am a little hungry. It's sizzling. Let's incinerate that. Let's see. It's dead for now. I assume if I keep on eating stuff, eventually. Let's see. So, oh, that's me throwing up all over the place. Just gonna pick it up and incinerate my own vomit. Nope, they're good. Just say no to peer pressure. Okay. So there was a party here the day before, yesterday actually. Let's eat that too. And they obviously left a huge mess. It's actually way messier than normal. You can sense a great intelligence reaching out to you. Oh, hey. Red luck. Put it in your home for good luck. Oh, cool. Let's keep that. Even though these things don't really do anything. It's dripping with juice. Let's eat it. Let's just eat everything and see what happens. I'll probably throw up a couple times, but I won't be hungry, and that's all that matters. Could be a finger trail. Okay. Let's go and actually look at the environment here. Actually, where's my home? Look, all right, hold on. Clean up after myself. Housing flyer. Incinerates. Uh-oh. I think the I think the perspective is getting all crazy. This might have to do with what I've eaten, perhaps. The FOP just tightens up. I'll just leave that puke on the ground. It's fine. Ah, here we go. That's what I want. Oh, yeah, dirty sock. Can't eat that, though. We're just going to leave those on the ground. Here we go. Right over here. Ugh. What is this? It's container's locked. We'll keep that. Usually you find somebody that will be able to open it. Deposit credit chips. Let's see. How much did I have? I have 52 point something now. Let's go ahead and incinerate that. Keep myself employed right here. This is great. That is actually self-employment here. Let's see. Then actually I did. Okay. I buy these items. Yes. I just happened to miss how much I got because I wasn't paying attention. Let's see. You could trade guys if you have anything they want. These are the things they want. You talk to different guys. All have different needs. Same thing here. All the way across the board. We are looking for a specific person, though. Let's see. We are just incinerating everything. This is great. Thank God I had this party here yesterday. It's keeping me employed. Gainfully employed. Let's see. Is there anything? Nope. Nothing for me. Okay. Let's go and read that task list. Find in the Red Adventurers Quarter. I'm guessing it's where the red arrows go. Actually, it is where the red arrows go. Bird candle. Yep. Now, we can continue to burn until... I think it's actually triggered by a certain time of day that it will actually cease to allow you to actually incinerate anything. By telling you that the batteries are dead or something like that, it needs to be charged. I believe that's actually simply triggered by the time of day and not necessarily the actual amount of times I've incinerated anything. Hold on. But you can't open it. Keep it. There's always somebody that can open up these things. God, dude, you are just a slob. Alright, let's see. What does he got? Hey, Alice Sweets. I heard I have something you need. Jagged little piece of tablet to do with that skull that's falling. Oh, hey, look at that. Not so fast. You've got to do something for me then, maybe. In the Yellow District, there's a little smut shop. Go and pick up something slimy. Yellow District. Okay, I'm just starting. Make sure you bring something real oozy. Oh, okay. All right, so Yellow District. That's basically... Actually, Yellow District is where I live, so we'll be going back towards the house. And we don't have to actually complete this particular mission. Whoa, what is that? All right. Incinerate so many things. I'm gonna be rich. Top quality loot. Will we buy anything? Nope. What does he have? Things I can't afford. This is every vendor, by the way, so I'm not gonna waste your time by looking at every single one. They all have shit you can't even imagine how long it would take for me to get that. When I get like 50 a day, if I'm lucky, if I do a good job. Let's see. You can find, what is this? Oh yeah, here we go. I was just gonna say, you can find these statues and leave offerings. And so what I'll do is I'll leave, I don't want to leave anything. Actually, I'll leave some scrap metal. Let's go ahead and, we'll just incinerate that. I'm not gonna leave any droppings. No one believes in that kind of crap anyways. Let's see. Incinerate! Incinerate! There's usually guys that will actually buy that, so. Light snacks, hearty meal, we'll leave. Truck quality loot. Now, I usually find somebody that trade, nothing, okay. You find like an armor smith or something. God, the music. Achievements? Literally. Nah, I'll pass. Magical jewelry. Let's see. Nope, nothing from me. All right. Low battery. Okay. Well, battery is low. Usually about this time is when it happens, no matter how many things I pick up, it seems. And there's plenty of trash everywhere. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to stop. Oh, this is the Zig. Yep. You don't necessarily have to stop picking things up. You could sometimes still find useful crap on the ground that you could use for other purposes. But you know what? I mean, like, this is even though I'm still kind of just like, all right, so you walk around, pick up trash, and it's basically an endless cycle of that, and you just learn what you basically experience what it's like to exist in this world, in this role. And that part is actually really cool. The thing is, there's nothing beyond that. So the game is relatively shallow. I mean, I'm sure some people are going to interpret some super deep ass stuff from this. I'm certain of it. There's probably plenty of talk. There's gender shifting, so I could change into like crazy random genders. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of discussion about that, which is fine, right? Obviously, it doesn't necessarily mean there's any content to the game or any longevity or any depth. I'm still... Hey, he didn't go up the stairs. See? Okay, there's a little bit of depth. Now I gotta figure out why. Okay, notice how everything's falling apart? And my character's leaning a little bit. So, obviously I ate something. And I need to get back to the yellow quarter, which is where I live, and go to sleep. But yes, so like I was saying, it's every day is going to be some slight variation. Obviously, now I ate something that's really fucking me up. Tomorrow I will, excuse me, vehicle thing. Tomorrow I'll probably feel better, and I'll also be getting paid, so obviously that will make me feel better. But it's kind of like... You know those games I'll occasionally cover where you just kind of walk around and experience an environment? A walking simulator of sorts, but usually it's kind of more like a kind of audio visual, like not necessarily visual, but it's more audio and like environmental focused, and not so much of any kind of story. That's basically what this is. Okay, I gotta avoid this guy. The last time I talked to one of those assholes, he ate half my credits. Okay, I gotta go around and go up here. Here we go. It says, yeah, this is the gender shift. Which can... Well, let me go to sleep without gender shifting? Yes. There we go. The only thing that happens when you gender shift is it says, congratulations, you're now this gender. And it makes up some words and puts them together. And then it says, you feel great. That's pretty much it. Your gender is now sparkling balls. You feel great. That's pretty much it. Just look at me. I'm tripping. Look at that. That's it. Bam. And this is where... you go and you write something in your journal. I'd like to say that I was clever enough to write same shit, different day, every single day in this journal. Unfortunately, though, there's a bug where every time whatever you enter, it will repeat that over and over and basically overwrite your previous entries with that. So there's really no point to this thing until it's fixed anyways. So one of the coolest, I think, little features, little micro features they put in here. Because imagine, like, you know, oh, I found this, you know, and I gotta look for this, and I did this, and then blah blah blah. Over time, that might actually be a pretty interesting read, recapping all of your experiences in the game so far. That would be really cool. And it's like super unfortunate that it doesn't work. And it doesn't I know, rah, exactly. It doesn't work. Oh man, okay, that's enough from you. Okay, so I'll write in whatever because it doesn't matter because it's just going to disappear the next day. And so here we go. It's going to show me that I have gotten none of the tablets, none of the pieces of the tablet. It just kind of rubs it in my face. After you get rid of the tablets, I don't really think there's anything beyond that. You're supposed to eventually get your way into a dungeon, or get back into the dungeon, and then, like, you know, they give you these feelings of like, oh, I'm gonna aspire to be a hero and do all this stuff. But really, what happens is nothing. you just continue going about your day to day, trying to survive. Very much like real life. If you're a janitor in real life, you don't need to play this game because this game is seriously just what you do. It's just aliens. Replace what you do and where you're a janitor with a cool looking spaceport, retro spaceport, and alien stuff. That's it. Man. So that's it, guys. This is Diaries of a Spaceport Janitor. My name is Mike B.A.K. Phony. This is Indie for Breakfast. Thanks for watching. See you later.